because he's got Stywoo trapped. Plasma, though, defensive, will be enough to pull down that stack. Great, great job. Now, Zam was talking some shit before this match started about Stywoo. And, you know, this is the beautiful thing about Quake, guys. You can talk your shit, but at the end of the day, you just need to look at the frag count. We are about halfway into this match. We still have over 5 minutes to play. But right now, Stywoo is definitely showing that we can take care of Zam when the time calls for it.
But Zam is dancing around. Zam is dancing around that stairwell really heavily, and Stywoo is trying to do some damage to make sure that Zam doesn't get away with it cleanly, but I think he's mostly going to be okay coming out of that. Yeah, he did grab red armor, and now it was just taken down.
Great rocket.
Oh, position reverse here. I mean, while Zam had every opportunity there with the last one. Holy crap.
You lost that on Mega, too. That's pretty funny, actually. Now,
I mean, the tables just turned there very, very quickly. Zam had a great position on top of red there, and just in Mega, that turned completely around, and with 12 health, he should be heading towards the yellow side of the map here. He should be getting out.
No, he shouldn't. That's where Stywoo's going.
Cut off there.
Zam, honestly, it's going to sound weird, but he might have wanted to die there. Because it's going to take him so long. No, what the fuck? Stywoo didn't hold his ground? Does he have... Wow. He had no idea that Zam had about 30 health. Alright. Never mind. Never mind.
Ooh,
I was about to say something insightful and useful, but when you've got, like, 200 more health and armor than your opponent, and you run away from them, it's probably not the best choice. But that's okay. He's still leading, so it doesn't matter. And he just basically... What the fuck is your HP? Yeah. Sam's getting frustrated. George is getting frustrated!
Ooh. So yeah, just like I was saying, that explosive play from Zam, it was going to end at some point, and it was going to come down to who could actually keep control over the map. And so far, Stywoo is showing a pretty good game here. Still has plenty of red armor, and he's about to pick up some more, but he's waiting here for a few seconds too long. If Zam wants to push in here, this would be a great time. Nope. That one rail did miss, and Zam's not happy about that.
Going aggressive. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's...
Alright.
You basically needed 3 really good rockets, and he got 1 out of that volley.
Coming up the stairwell, too, that's just, like, not a good place to be. Ever.
Yeah. So, Stywoo now enjoys a 5 frag lead, and he's about to make it 6. 9-3, and Zam is going to rage quit. 3, 2, 3.5. Oh, God, after this frag. He gets frag.
Wow. Lag shot.
Where's the rage?
Are you expecting that?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, red armor's up. Stywoo's throwing out rockets. And Zam is not there. Zam was at Mega. Yellow's still up. Stywoo's at 46 health.
He's listening.
Yeah, that's gonna screw up your game every time.
We talked to him.
Showstop.
You know, we already know that it fucks up his game. He already knows it fucks up his game. He's talked about it. But what can you do? Stywoo cornered.
Fucks up his game.
And still just destroys face. Yeah. I mean, that, you know, the dodging there from Zam was, I mean, rather from Stywoo was excellent. The dodging from Stywoo was excellent at RA. Because he was weak, and you could see Zam was aiming, expecting Stywoo to try to exit, and Stywoo just held his ground and hugged the wall, and kind of dodged, you know, in sort of a offensive manner, if you will, you know, not trying to run away, and that gave him a chance at a couple more shots.
Now, if you were looking for an FML moment of this game, that was it. Trying to rocket jump off of your opponent and instead killing yourself. And Stywoo just blinked and turned up and went, huh? What was that? It's raining men.
Zam's just
or Zam anyway.
Let's go look at him.
Yeah.
Final
But
minute.
he did grab a frag, so, you know, it's within 5. And we did
Yeah.
hear Staiwu eat that rocket.
Yeah. There you go.
There it is.
4.
26 health for Zam.
I think Staiwu wants a pummel kill.
1. Oh my
health.
god. What? Staiwu, don't let this happen.
Nah, he's not. He's just trying to get a pummel kill. He's trying to piss off Zam, make him rage quit. It's okay. I'm guessing they've played before. So clearly Zam needs to talk a little bit less
Like
shit
puppies.
and focus on his LG, which is at 14%. So you know, just saying.
Yeah, we're gonna let this one wind down. But yeah, 3 seconds, 3 frags, and there we are.
All right. And he calls
And actually,
out.
if you
He says, "You
take
fucked up too,
the
Nereus."
suicides into account, that was a 1 frag game.
I know. I almost stopped trying too early. Staiwu answers. Here we go. We got a nice little rivalry here. So Staiwu hangs onto the crown for the 3rd time. Next up,
Can't wait to see the VOD. Maybe you can wait a little bit.
all right, going live.
Wow, again, no banter time for us. Jeez.
Now, Death Row.
Death Row and DM13.
We actually last saw Death Row on DM13 in a really close match. And shit, was it versus Staiwu? It might have been. And I think Death Row had like one of his laggy moments where isn't he the one that lags out periodically for like a half second?
Yes.
And it was like, you know, crunch time, and he just like lagged in midair or some shit. All right, that's how you walk into 2 rockets. Make that 3, and Staiwu is gonna get on the board, and that's the way not to go. All right, Staiwu's gonna just. It's Christmas come early, as he's about to collect yellow, red, and mega. So Death Row should not show up on Staiwu's crosshairs for probably about a minute and just focus on getting yellows. Shards are still up. This is huge. Death Row ain't got shit. He's got 1 YA. And Staiwu should be coming back center map. Oh, easy frag. And,
wow.
Now here,
Perfect pop-up.
timing-wise, this is great. This is free red. Oh, he should have gone for... Oh, no.
Oh, wow,
Death Row just...
Oh.
He just fell. Staiwu too hungry for the frags. Way too hungry for the frags. He's giving up items here. Red and Mega are up. He's got Death Row's number.
Yeah, it looks like Death Row was actually too scared to go for any kind of challenge at this point.
Yeah, it could backfire. Look at this shit.
Oh, wow.
4 health. Staiwu will finally get red. Oh, shit. Shut my mouth. Great rocket. And, I mean, honestly, though, again, playing against different players, basically, when Staiwu plays against someone who's about his skill level, he can pull shit like that. But when you play against somebody who's maybe a little bit better than you, you can't pull shit like that. They would totally make you pay for leaving up red and mega for over, you know, I mean, that was like 40 seconds, I would guess? Something like that?
Right. And now Star was actually hurting a bit. He had to wait on top of Mega there and faces 2 rockets just as he comes out, and Death Row just comes around, sweeps him out. Wow, that was gorgeous. That was all that pent-up rage just exploding all at once.
Death Row having a chance to
Death
cut
Row doesn't
off.
know what to do.
No. He's going to try to cut off at LG, but he missed the jump from the YA up to that upper tier in the center map. So that really hurt his game. Now Staiwu has a chance, essentially, to get back into this game. Interesting positioning choice by Death Row. He doesn't have timing on Mega, I guess. Because he was right at Mega and should have just held his ground, but now he's going to get shot in the face probably on the exit. Or walking
Don't
into
hurt yourself with your own
Either way.
grenade.
Yeah, that's okay.
Don't trip over your own balls. And Death was looking for that 50